Okay, our next topic is the mangrove and how they deal with the salt stress, right? In the first video lecture, we have understood what do you mean by the mangroves, okay? Where they live, okay? What is their distribution across the globe, right? All these things we have discussed in very detail, right? Now, in this particular video lecture, we will understand how the plants, that is the mangrove, are dealt with the salt stress, okay? And actually, what are the morphological features are there which are very helpful in excluding these particular salts from their bodies. You know, these are particular mangrove plants always grow in a saline water, and they always has the salt stress, okay. So to avoid this stress, they have adapted the various kinds of the strategies through which they can exclude these salts which get directly or indirectly absorbed throughout their bodies, okay. This time we are going to consider the morphological features which are there, which really help these mangrove plants to escape from this stress. And at the physiological level, we are going to consider this particular topic in the first paper, okay. So in the second paper, you just have to go through the morphological characters which are there, which provide the help in coping with the salt stress in the mangrove plants, right. So consider this is your syllabus. We are dealing with the paper number 2 and the chapter number 5, that is ecology and the plant geography. And here you have to understand the various types of the forest within the India. And you know, the mangrove forest are also found in the India. In the last lecture, we have understood which states in the India are actually very densely occupied by the mangrove plants, okay. Now consider, see, the mangrove trees have become a very specialized to survive in the extreme condition of the estuaries. You know, estuary is that place where the oceanic water is meet with the fresh water, right, and they in between them they form the estuaries, okay. And in these estuaries, these mangrove plants are typically very well adapted to grow in these saline kind of water. So the place where the mangrove grow, this is the place where there is a estuary, where there is a meeting of this salt water with that of the fresh water, okay. So where the fresh water meets with the salt water, there is a formation of a special structure which is called as the estuaries, and around these estuaries these a particular mangroves likes to grow because they are very well adapted to that condition. Now they actually having the two adaptations, okay. There are key two adaptations which are related to the mangrove plants. The very first is the ability to survive in the waterlogged and the anoxic, that is no oxygen in the soil. So basically here the first adaptation they have is to survive in the waterlogged condition. Observe here, everywhere you will find there is a water. So in this waterlogged areas they have to survive, and this is the first ability possessed by the mangrove plants, that they can easily survive in the waterlogged conditions. Plus they were also having the condition called as anoxic condition, which literally means there is no oxygen in the soil, okay. Because around there is always a water, so there is a scarcity of the oxygen. So basically there is no oxygen and waterlogged area, and in that particular area these mangroves are growing. So this is considered as a very much important adaptations which is possessed by the mangrove plants. If you talk about some another plants which is growing around these areas, they such a kind of a plants will not be able to complete their life cycle, because these types of the condition or these kinds of the stresses are not easily tolerated by the any other plant species. But such a kind of a tolerance is actually possessed by the mangrove plants. The second ability is they have is that to tolerate the blackish water, okay. Whatever the blackish water is there in their surrounding, they easily tolerate that, and this is the second and the important key adaptations possessed by the mangrove plants, okay. So basically within the waterlogged condition or within this particular blackish waters, you will find there is a much of the salt in the water, and hence this water considered as a saline water. So basically the salt stress is always there on the mangrove plants, and the mangrove plants have possessed various kinds of these strategies to exclude such a kind of a salt from their bodies, okay. Now let's consider how they do that. Now see, some of the mangroves exclude salt by having significantly impermeable roots which act as a ultrafiltration mechanism to exclude the sodium salt from the rest of the plant, and effectively reducing the 90 to 97% of the salt from the mangroves, okay. So basically the first structure which came into the picture when it comes to the salt stress in the mangrove plant is the roots, okay. When you talk about the roots of the mangrove plants, consider, see here in this particular picture, the roots are always submerged within this particular saline water which contain the high amount of salt. Now these are relatively impermeable roots, okay. These roots are quite impermeable, they will not allow the salt to enter within the body, and they act as a ultra filtration machines, okay. Actually when they take up the water from the soil, they act as a ultra filtration machine, and they exclude the salt at the percentage called as 90 to 97% of the salt out of this particular absorption, and they actually absorb the water which only have 2 to 3% of the salt. So the very first structure which came into the picture when it comes to the mangrove plants, that the 90 to 97% of the salt is readily excluded at the bottom level where the roots are present. These roots are providing the impermeable structure so that the salt will not get easily into the body of a mangrove plant. And they were also giving the ultrafiltration mechanism to exclude this all kind of a sodium salt. So these sodium salt are readily taken out by the roots at the very first place, and hence 90 to 97% of the salty water is avoided to be getting inside the body of the mangrove plant. Okay, but here 2 to 3% still there is a salt which goes within the body when the root absorbs the water. Okay, as you know, water is always required by the plant for their normal growth and development. Although these roots of the mangroves act as ultrafiltration machines, but still 2 to 3% of the salt is absorbed through the roots, and it will get into the body through the xylem. Okay, so these remaining 2 to 3% of the salt still have to be removed from the plant body itself. Okay, now see, the salt does not accumulate in the shoot concentrates in the old leaf which the plant sheds. Okay, so the second mechanism through which the mangrove exclude the salt, it comes to the picture that the leaves play an very important role in that. So in the first part, the root play an important role by removing the 90 to 97% of the salt, and in the second, the older leaves actually accumulate all of the salt which are absorbed by the roots. That is 2 to 3% of the salt is concentrated within the older leaves, and these older leaves later will shed from the plant. So automatically the leaves are removing the remaining 2 to 3% of the salts which are absorbed by the roots. So when it comes to the excluding of the salt from the body of the mangroves, the two organs, that is the roots and the older leaves, play a very significant role here. Roots are actually taking out 90 to 97% of the saline water or the salt, and the older leaves actually accumulate whatever 2 to 3% of the salt which is absorbed to the root, and these older leaves will automatically shed from the plant, hence removing this salt from the shoot very effectively. Right? So remember carefully, the first thing you have to write it down is the roots, and the second thing is the older leaves. Okay, now see, some of the mangroves also store the salt in their cell vacuole. Okay, some mangroves possess this particular mechanism that within the cell at the cellular level, these plants store some of the salt which is enter into the cell into their vacuoles. Okay, so vacuole is act as a storing point for these kinds of the salts, and later this can be effectively taken out through the physiological processes. Okay, now see, in some other species they have the special glands in their leaves that are actively secreting the salt. Now this is also very important. The leaves part, we are also having special kinds of the glands in their bodies which can actually secrete out the salt from the leaves. Okay, so we will talk about these glands and this mechanism through which the vacuole will give out the salt in the physiology chapter of the first paper. Okay, and this is here in the ecology you have to understand the morphological structures only, for example the roots and the leaves. Okay, so whatever the salt which actually enter after the filtration from the root and the leaves, this can be accumulated in the vacuole or some kind of a gland which is present within these leaves. They can actually exclude out the salt when it concentrated within the leaves. Okay, see a process, actually that leaves visible salt crystal on the upper surface of the leaves. Actually you can see on this picture, see how the salt is there on the leaves, which is actively secreted by the glands which are present inside the body of these leaves. Okay, so here in the through this particular lecture you should understand the root play a significant part at the first place. Okay, after that the leaves, or you can say the older leaves, play an important role. Okay, finally at the physiological level, the vacuoles and the special kinds of glands which are present within the leaves, they play an important role in excluding the salt from the mangrove plants. Okay, so this is how there are some morphological structure and there are some physiological structures which are actually involved in saving the mangrove plants from this salt stress. Okay, so you can consider this as an introduction, and after that we will go through the details. Okay.